days to get the bag. The highest says, we've got 3 days. What's good, all my Ruthless addicts? It is your girl, Tika Deshawn. Thank you all so much for tapping into all things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless addicts. You know, the last time we saw the highest, he was saying that they had 3 days left before they could get the bag and run. Now, I don't know what the highest truly had planned for those 3 particular days that he was waiting, because for me, my thing is this: dude, you have the money, get the heck out of Dodge while you can. However, the highest is waiting for 3 days. I don't know why the highest is waiting for 3 days. Is he waiting for the children to return so that he can take the children to the new heaven? But in the midst of those 3 days, there are people plotting and planning on that money. They're planning to take that money from the highest. The highest told Daikon to have the men go in the morning and get a safe. He should have said, send them out this very same day to get a safe. However, the highest was so focused on making sure the drugs that he gave to Malcolm were good so that he could get his next fix. He was also focused on having the men brutally assault Lacey. He was also focused, he was just focused on everything else, to the point where he actually forgot that there was a package in the cooler which he sent Elder Mother Marva to tell Daikon later on, go get the package out of the cooler. And we know the package in the cooler was Aaron. So anyway, you guys, 3 days to get the money. 3 days to get the money, get the bag and run. There are other people plotting on this money. Will the highest be able to move fast enough? Drop your comments below. We have Ruth, Joan, River, Zane, and now Lacey. They were plotting on the money. That's one group of people that were plotting on the money. They were plotting to take the money and run. Then we have another group who were plotting to take the money and run. And they are now Ruth, Lewis, George, Jeff, and you guys, I think Jeff is one of the drivers that normally follows the highest out to the bank. If you remember, in that big yellow truck that's always following behind the white Rolls Royce, I believe Jeff is one of those people. So Lewis mentioned to George that it's going to be me, you, and Jeff. All we got to do is get 2 people at the gate, 2 people in at the highest trailer, and the money, and a driver, okay? So these people literally have a plan, but now Ruth has came in with another plan, you guys. In case you missed it, she came in and she said, what you're gonna do is have basically hold the highest hostage. You're also going to we're going to go in, I'm going to get that money, and you're going to get your men, and even the women can carry guns. You can get your girl, Bridget, to carry a gun. Hold me hostage. They're going to put me in a separate vehicle, get me out so that I can get my daughter. And then the highest, again, the soldiers are not going to turn on you all because you have the highest at gunpoint. Now, will this plan actually work, you guys? Get the money, get the bag and run. You got 3 days. Now, Lacey was told by Zane that we're not going to be here longer than 7 weeks. The plan is working, because Lacey was concerned that she was going to have to go through that ritual that Elder Mother Marva has set for her, and that she was going to be stuck there with babies. So 3 days and they will get the bag and run. But my question continually is, will this work? On episode 10, we saw that the FBI, the government is coming, the government is coming, yelled out by the soldier in the woods. The FBI, the government are coming, and indeed the government are on their way. Will this deter their plan? Daikon also mentioned, have we heard anything from Lilo's people? And the highest lets Daikon know, look, we've been feeding them just enough money so that they don't really notice that their money is missing. Now, the Lilo is situation, that is something else that the cartel or his people will deal with, but that has nothing to do with us. So everything looks like it is falling into place. You have Joan sending the money that's supposed to be sent to the cartel. You have a plan to get the bag and run. So the highest is not waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks. He says 3 days. But my thing is this, again, just like I said in the beginning, you know the FBI are looking for you. You know they're out for you. Why would you go back to the Rakadushi compound, your highest? You're not that bright at this moment. Get the money and go. Now I don't condone the shenanigans of the highest. Y'all know how I feel about the highest. The highest is literally the lowest, the worst human being. He and Mac, Elder Mother Marvel are the lowest human beings on the earth, on the TV world at this moment. And I don't commend them. But if you're going to be smart, you know that the FBI are on your tail. Why would you go back to the Rakadushi compound? Why? So you can get more drugs, so you can use your drugs, so you can abuse more people? Just take the money and run. Your highest, take the money and run. But anyway, you guys, that is about it. Get the bag, get the bag, get the bag and run. Everybody has a plan. Joan has a plan. Now, one other question, one final thought. Is Joan in cahoots with Laura? Do you guys still think that she's in cahoots with Laura? It's a good question. We know that Aaron is definitely not down with any plans. Aaron was just on the compound because he's a fool. We know that now he's not an FBI agent of any sorts. We know that his parents are connected. His father is Senator Pullins, a sitting senator. And the sitting senator is looking for his son, which is why Desiree and Cal are headed to the Rakadushi compound, you guys. These last 2 episodes were crazy. I can assure you, I don't think they intended on giving us episode 10 because according to the dates, episode 10 was not supposed to post until June 15th, but they gave it to us early. I don't know if this was a mid-season break now or if episode 15 is going to be considered a mid-season episode. I guess we'll stay tuned and keep watching because Ruthless is just literally that. All things Ruthless, okay? All right, y'all. That's about it. Thank you all so much for tapping into All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. If you're new to my channel, find me for the very first time, please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you can receive reminders of new content. And make sure you tap in every Wednesday. We will be doing a Ruthless Roundtable. All Things Ruthless, okay? All Things Ruthless, EJ the TV Junkie, VKJ TV, Ruthless TV Reviews. We will be giving it to you guys. And we'll stay tuned. Also, Ruthless After Dark is coming soon. And make sure you tap in and check out your girls, your girl, Tika's Ruthless ratings. I'm revamping my whole movie rating scale, and I want you guys to be a part of it, okay? So make sure you check out the latest playlist entitled Tika's Ruthless Ratings, okay? All right, you guys, that's about it. Thank you all so much for tapping in to All Things Ruthless. I'm on the Ruthless Addicts, and you already know, stay ruthless.